Good morning, students. Let's start the next topic: international marketing basic modes of entry. So, there are different modes of entry for the marketers to enter into the multiple countries. First is the turnkey contract. It is a type of project which is constructed and sold to buyer as a complete product. Once the project is established and handed over to the buyer, the contractor no more holds any ownership over it. Like you can take the example, suppose a local government has published an invitation for the contractor to make the proposals for the construction of a highway. Many contractors put forth their proposals and the best out of all is chosen. The contractor is assigned the task of constructing the highway. A certain amount is paid in cash to the contractor after the negotiation. The government promises to pay the remaining amount after the completion of the project. After the work is finished, the contractor hands over the project to the concerned government. So, this is the example of the turnkey contract. Second is international agents and distributors. The companies or the individuals who handle the business or market representing their home country in some foreign country are called international agents and distributors. These agents may work with more than one enterprises at a time. So their level of commitment and dedication towards achieving their goals should be high. Let's take the example. Like travel agents who book tickets and deal with the passport and visa issues of their clients are international agents. Next is strategic alliance. In this, two companies will decide to share resources to accomplish a specific mutually beneficial project. This type of agreement is less involved and less binding than a joint venture, where the two businesses pool resources in the creation of a separate business entity. Like you can take the example of Maruti Suzuki. It is in a strategic alliance between the Government of India under the United Front India Coalition and Suzuki Motor Corporation, Japan. Next is exports. It is the easiest way to enter into the market. Exports can be done directly or indirectly. In case of indirect exports, the trading companies are involved that facilitates the buying and selling of goods and services abroad on the behalf of the companies. In case of direct export, the company itself manages to sell the goods and services abroad. Next is global web strategy. Again, it is the easiest way to enter into the other country. Companies need not to go international trade shows to show their product. They can very well create the awareness among the customers worldwide through the internet. Through the company website, customer can read the detailed information, generally written in different languages, about the product and can order online. Like you can take the example of online shopping website like Amazon that provides a wide range of products for all age groups. So for this, it is important for the customer to have the internet connection. Next is licensing and franchising. In case of licensing, the domestic company issues the license to the foreign company to use the manufacturing process, trademark, patent, name of the domestic company while facilitating the sales. In licensing, the domestic company has less control over the licensing. But in case of franchising, the domestic company enjoys the higher control as it allows the franchise to function on its behalf and in line with the terms and conditions of the domestic company. Like you can take the example of Domino's, Pizza Hut, and McD. Next is joint ventures. The companies can go international by joining hands with other country-based companies with the intention to monetize their existing relationship with the local customers. Like you can take the example, in case of India, there are Tata AIG, HDFC Standard Life Insurance, Tata Sky. They all are the example of joint ventures. Next is direct investment. In this case, the firm can establish their own business facilities or own a part of the local company to facilitate the sale of goods and services. So these are the different modes of the entry in which the company can enter into the different countries by these ways. Thank you.